Here we've got a great show for you right here, lined up on this Tejano Thursday. Yes, definitely. I want to welcome these guys right here. They're from correct me if I'm wrong, but let me get this right here. Let me get this off the screen as well. Right here on Tejano Time Podcast, guys. We got Grupo Zodiacal. All right, guys. That's right.
Thank you so much for having us, Keith.
Appreciate you guys taking the time to join us here on the show tonight. You know, what was the name of your city again? Your little town there,
Ahoka.
Tahoka. There you go, Tahoka,
Yes.
Texas, guys. All right, and this is a teenage band from out there that are doing great things right now. I mean, these guys are starting to light a fire, man. I mean, these guys are doing some amazing things, some great music, by the way, también as well. And we're going to talk about that here in this hour here on the Tejano Time Podcast. They got a new single out that dropped not too long ago by the name of Ven, entitled Ven. Okay, so we're going to get their input and what they when they went into the studio, all that other good stuff. You guys are going to get the scoop on Zodiacal right here, right? So for the people that are tuned in right now, we want to make sure you guys share the live as well. So as they share it, Tejano Time, we appreciate it. My name is Keith Leal. I'm the host of the show. For those of you discovering Zodiacal right now for the first time, you guys tell us who you are and where you guys are from. You guys are all from the same town there, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And well, your brothers, los hermanos Lopez, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So we got four guys, four members of the band, right?
We have a fifth member, but he is in Snyder right now for a family emergency. Jaden Garza, he's 15 years old, and so huge shout out going out to him. He couldn't make it today. He's our conga player.
There you go. All right. Big shout out to him. And we'll keep him in our thoughts and prayers. If he has a family emergency. So as to hopefully everything works out for him out there in that area. So give us a rundown. Get your names and the positions you guys play in the band. What instrument?
So my name is Salome Lopez, and I am 15 years old, and I play accordion and I sing for Grupo Zodiacal.
Awesome.
My name is Joe Lopez, and I play drums for Grupo Zodiacal, and I'm 14 years old.
My
Awesome.
name is Josiah Quinones, and I sing the segundas for Salome, and I'm the bass player for Grupo Zodiacal.
There
My
you
name is
go.
Don Lopez, and I'm 14 years old, and I play the bajo quinto for Zodiacal.
Wow, Bajo Quinto. So these guys are all teenagers. For those of you that are tuned into the show and doing great things, man. Starting them out young, and that's what we need. We need more of it in the industry. There's no doubt about that. More of it. So tell me a little bit about the scenery there, the music scene in Tahoka, Texas. How's that? I mean, I don't know what your population is there, but I mean, how's the music scene for you guys around that area? You're even not even just there in the surrounding areas I'm in.
The music scene over here in Tahoka, like the Tejano music scene, there's not a lot of it. We have the most music that we have here in Tahoka is like our 3D band, our school band. But like we have 30 minutes north, we have Lubbock, Texas, and they've
Okay.
had a lot of bands come out of there. Hometown Boys, Grupo Peligro, a lot of bands that have come out of Lubbock, Texas. And so we spend most of our time in Lubbock, Texas, whenever we're not in school or doing chores at the house. So
Yeah. I was going to talk to you guys about that. I know recently, I don't know if I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I might have just looked up at something that wasn't there. But it's been a while since I actually read the post that you guys were going to just put things on hold for a little while. I guess to finish school or something like that, or at the end of maybe the year or something like that. Or was that just a joke or what?
you might have read it. It might have been the April Fools.
There you go. I knew it was something. Well, you fooled the hell out of me. I can tell you that right now. Wow. So yeah, I was like, no, they can't be doing that. They can't be doing. These guys are talented. They've got enough. They've got what it takes. So I'm glad that you guys stuck
Thank
around
you.
to do that. I mean, you're still in school. There's no doubt about that. And school is
Yes.
important. So make sure you guys continue with that as well. And yeah. So what inspired? Well, first of all, let's talk about how the band came together. You guys are brothers. Three of you guys are brothers in front right here,
Yes.
and it's like, I mean, it's to me, I wouldn't be able to play in a band with my own brother because we'd be neck to neck all the time, fighting and doing whatever. I mean, if I was
Yes.
y'all's age. But tell us how that came about, man.
So whenever I started playing accordion, whenever I was about 11, and I started traveling with a band called Grupo Asalto.
Mhm.
I went to Fanfare and I went to watch them, and I was just really impressed by everything they did. And I told myself that day, I said, I want to be that. I want to be somebody on stage, and I want somebody looking up at me the way I look up at Grupo Asalto and saying, wow, that's such a cool band, you know? And so my dad and Jordan, they started conversating. And after a little while, Jordan messaged my dad, and he's all like, hey, man, we really need a driver. You bring Salome on the road. And so we started going on the road with him. And little by little, I started going on stage with Grupo Asalto. I started learning more songs, and they started mentoring me, and basically just changed the whole world. And so that summer, we got together, and I said, I want to start my own band. And so I already knew Josiah because me and him have been best friends for a long time. And I knew his dad already had a band, and he knew how to play bass. And so I hit him up. I'm like, hey, bro, we're about to start something new. We're going to play at Tejoca's Jamaica. Do you think you want to come play with us? And without a doubt, Josiah's all like, yeah, man, I'll go play with y'all, bro.
I'm there, right?
So it was amazing. And the original, of course, my brother Joe was an original member. He played congas for us at first. And Jason, shout out going out to them. They were my original bajo and drums for Grupo Zodiacal. And so, unfortunately, they chose that music really wasn't what they wanted to do, and they wanted to do sports. And we totally backed them up. We said, you know, hey, we understand. Like, we know music's not for you. We wish you all the best, bro. And we still talk every time we go to Snyder. We always try to hang out. And so now my brother Dom came in on bajo, and we switched Joe over here to drums. And we got Jaden. He is a cousin of Jordan from Grupo Asalto. And he came to play congas, and now we are Zodiacal Hermanos Lopez.
Lopez. Yes, Hermanos Lopez. I was going to say that. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. I mean, you guys are very talented right now at a young age, you know, getting your feet wet and whatnot. I mean, the experiences there, and a great mentor in Jordan Rodriguez.
Yes.
Jordan is just amazing at what he does, and, you know, always there for the young guns out there as well, to help and help them grow, encourage, and support them, you know, 110%. And he did that with you guys, and he still continues to mentor you guys today. I'm sure there's no doubt about that, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, Mr. Jordan Rodriguez right there. So talk to me, what inspired the name change from Salome Lopez to Zodiacal?
So what inspired it was we started with Salome, and that's when we came out with Voy a buscar mi amor. And I didn't just want it to be self-centered around me. I wanted everybody to get a piece of the action. So Anthony Perez, the one that produced and recorded Voy a buscar mi amor and Ven, he brought up the name Grupo Zodiacal, and we all messed around, and we're all like, Zodiacal. We're all like messing around in our heads, and we're like, yeah, we like that name a lot. And so it started on Grupo Zodiacal, and then both of my brothers, or Dom, joined in the band. I'm like, hey man, let's do Hermanos Lopez, and so now it's Zodiacal Hermanos Lopez.
Perfect. That is it right there. And we're going to show a picture of those guys right there up there later on during the show as well. So tell me, was there a specific moment when you knew it was time to rebrand the group, you know, with changing it? I mean, like you said, you didn't want to be self-centered, you know, just to be you, or all about, you know, you wanted to include everybody else, which is great. You know, that's awesome. You know, I mean, you guys are going to be on the road together, you know what I mean? So it's something. So tell me, was there ever a moment there that it crossed your mind that, hey, you know what, I'm going to see if everybody's in on it? You pretty much spoke about it. Yeah, definitely said that, you know, your brothers and whatnot. So as to rebrand it, you knew it was time, you know what I mean? And that's a great head on your shoulders, by the way, you know, to come up and just to actually say, you know what, it's not going to be just about me. We want to include everybody in the group, you know?
Yes, the moment that I felt that it was time for a name switch was, like I said, our first show was here in Tejoca at Jamaica. And so after that first show, we're selling merch, and it all has Salome Lopez on it, and hats. And I thought to myself, I'm like, why? You know, like I want everybody to get the action, you know, not just me.
Yeah.
And so again, I'm like, man, I just want a band name. So that's when Grupo Zodiacal was brought up.
Brought up, yes, and it's there to stay right there, right? So
Yes, sir.
there you go, guys. Yes, good stuff right there, man. The video is amazing, man. So they got a new song out, a new single. And the video también is out. Tell me a little bit about that. The event was recorded there at Redwood Studios over in San Marcos, not San
Yes,
Antonio,
sir.
but San Marcos, Texas. What was that experience like for you guys? And any of you guys can answer as well. So that way, if you guys have an experience you guys want to share with us as well, go for it.
So whenever that song was brought to us, we actually didn't know. My dad and Jordan and they reached out to Jose Luis Garcia, the one that wrote Ven, and he's written many different songs for many different bands, including Asalto. They reached out to him and they asked him, they're like, "Hey man, can you write a song for Zodiacal, my boys?" And Jose Luis Garcia, he sent him back Ven. And we did not know. So we're getting ready for a show in Marfa, Texas. And Jordan calls me. He's like, "Hey, bro, bring your accordion and bajo." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And so I hang up. I'm like, Jordan wants us to go in there and bring the accordion and bajo. I'm like, he's finna show us how to do something or finna show us like what we need to do on a certain song.
Right.
And we go in there and he starts playing Ven. He goes, "Ven, Ven, Ven, damn you, Ven." So, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I've never heard this song before. And I'm like, Jordan's probably about to go record it pretty soon. I'm like, this is a good song. And after that, he stopped it. He's like, "What do y'all think?" And I'm like, "Man, I love that song." And Jordan told us, he was like, "Well, it's yours." And I just stopped. I was starstruck. I couldn't speak.
So you were in shock. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, he just surprised us.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. That's awesome. So he surprised the heck out of you. And you did a hell of a job, all three of you guys, all of you guys. So when you took part in the studio session, when you went over there to record it and all that, all you guys were able to play on the recording
Yes, sir.
or
Dom,
perform?
yes, sir. Dom wasn't a part of the band yet, and so Jason, were the original ones that recorded then, but Dom and Joe were the ones that filled in the music video.
There you go. So how was it like? In the studio working with Jordan. How is it? What is it? He's pretty on top of things. I would imagine.
Yes, sir. Kind of. It's definitely an experience. He just wants the best out of all of us, and
Of course.
we all get that. And so we started laying down the tracks, and I don't know what it is, but I just get nervous. I just get super nervous whenever, especially when my dad's in there, because he wasn't in there with us. I just got super nervous. And so they went outside, my dad, Jordan, and all my brothers and Josiah and everybody, they went outside and they started playing football in the little area right there. And so it gave me time to really lay down the accordion. And Anthony Perez, huge shout out to him, because he was so patient, because we're also kids, and so he was so patient with us, and just huge shout out to him.
Awesome. That's like I said, Jordan produced the song también, ¿verdad?
Yes.
That was something he did as well. Produced the single Ven. So, but that was one of those moments that you're going to have there, and you're going to have many of those to come, in the studio as you grow, and then you will get used to it. I'm sure you still get nervous when you're on stage, correct?
Oh, of course.
Before going up. All you guys, huh? Yeah, pretty much. But once you're up there and you start jamming, it's all over, right?
By the third or fourth song, I'm feeling it a little bit. Starting to get a little pep in my step.
All right. So was it again, we talked about you guys performing or recording on the song. You guys laid down your stuff there in the studio, which was pretty amazing also. So how does that accomplishment, what does it mean to you guys to actually go out there? You said you went and did, instead of having someone go in and play it for you, some studio musicians do a lot of that stuff, a lot of that work, but you guys were able to get some input on there. How different is that compared to what you've done in the past?
I just felt that it was such an experience that everybody got to put their own little flavor into the song. That it's a sound that we're all learning and developing together. It's a sound that we're all going to create in the future, and we're all still learning our instruments. We're all still learning our crafts, and so, but with time, it's going to get better. Better
with time, for sure. More practice and rehearsal and all that. So when it's time to come practice, guys, who's the one that's always running behind on time or is not ready? He's quick to throw the hand up, right?
We have practice at his house, and so me and my brothers, we drive over there, and we knock on the door, and he opens the door, and he's barely sitting, turning on all the equipment. And I'm like,
There's
come on.
there's a saying that bass players are always the late one.
Right. What is it true that they get the least attention on stage? Asking for a friend.
Josiah, because Josiah, me and Josiah, we start dancing all over the floor.
On the stage, right? Correct. Yeah, that's pretty awesome though. Yeah, it's not like it used to be anymore. It's a whole totally different game now. You know what I mean? Everybody gets into it, so that's amazing. Then bass players are there's a lot of great ones out there, very talented. I mean, in the business, I can go on and name names, all over the place. But there's a lot of them that are out there, and I'm glad that you guys are starting young. All you guys just continue to do what you do and continue to stay blessed as well. I mean, you have, your family behind you 110%. It's a major support backbone. You know what I mean? So I'm sure that means the world to you guys right there. You have your parents behind you as well. Two great people, supporting you 110% in anything you do. So that's amazing also. So guys, your bio mentions blending a modern Tejano sound with keeping traditional roots. How do you balance those two different worlds?
Man, we just tried to keep everything traditional, everything how it's always been, like the way cumbias are. But we also added our own modern sound that we're trying to develop our new sound.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. You guys are going to take a listen to the video here. We're going to jump in here in just a few more minutes. So if you're tuned in, stay tuned. We got that video out in a minute, and we're going to talk about that before we jump into it as well. So what do y'all think young bands can do to help keep Tejano music, growing? You guys are young. You're doing your thing. You want to share a little bit about what you guys have going on, or what, something you can share with the other new bands out there that are young and up and coming. Also, that you guys are in the same position, but you guys seem like you guys have good heads on your shoulders.
And a piece of advice that we could give other young bands is that just practice and just don't lose faith. And just like whenever you feel down or like you're not going anywhere, just keep going. Just keep pushing, keep promoting yourself. Just keep doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you fall down, get right back up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So which classic Tejano bands have influenced you guys, your music the most? Besides the Salto. I know there's more.
Yeah. Well, all of us listen to different types. When I was younger, my father and grandfather, they would always listen to Relámpagos and Los Trenos and the whole bunch of different Mingo Saldivar, Tony de la Rosa. And we have records that when my grandfather passed away, he left those to me. And so we have signed Relámpagos records. We have Los Tirgues. Like a lot of, I'm more older and newer. I like both. I like them both. I like them.
Yeah. A lot of greats there in the conjunto. I mean, we're talking Tony de la Rosa.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the greats from back in the days. Yeah, I definitely remember that music for sure. So to the other brothers there on the sides there right now. So where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? Any one of you guys can answer first, because I'm gonna get it from all four of you guys. Zodiacal wise, the band itself. Where do you want to see you guys be in 5 years from now?
Well, in 5 years, me personally, hopefully them too. I just wanted to see.
Just bring them along. Just bring them along for the hell of it, right?
Yeah. Hopefully we're still all playing together, all five of us. Just maybe making a I don't know how to say it.
A stage appearance.
Yeah, a stage appearance in the Tejano industry. Just
all of us gigging together. All of us
still
staying together.
being together 5 years from now. Yes, and I don't think it will be that difficult. You know, you are brothers, so who knows, right? But I mean, 5 years is it will go by pretty quick.
Yes.
And you guys know that for a fact in the music business. You know what I mean? 3 or 4 months down the line, you're 4 or 5 months into the year, 6 months, and the next thing you know, you got the second half of the year to go, and one year's gone.
Yes, sir.
When you perform gigs on the weekends, your week is already pretty much set with your school and work and whatnot. Then you got your gigs on the weekend. So yeah, it's going to go by pretty quick. But yeah, I would love to see that happen. 5 years from there, I mean, you guys still performing, still gigging, doing your things. I think you guys have a darn pretty good chance of continuing to do that. There's no doubt about that, because you're just getting started and you're doing a great thing right now, doing amazing things. So we'll talk about upcoming performances as well in just a few minutes, any shows that you guys might have in the book. So if you guys are tuned in, stay tuned. They might have something that they're going to be in your area and you want to go check them out. I had the opportunity to check those guys out when they came into Houston here with Salto not too long ago. It's been a couple of months, but put on a hell of a show. They put on a heck of a show. It was amazing. So you guys haven't seen them, you guys got to get out there and check them out when they're in your neck of the woods. All right. So, yeah. How important is it for for your generation to carry the Tejano torch, generation, your guys' age right now? Because I know it's difficult. We talk about it all the time as radio hosts, podcasters. It's hard to get the attention of the youngsters that are out there, to get them to come along to continue to support the music. Your parents did a heck of a job continuing to raise you guys with the music and whatnot. So what would you say, what I mean, for those youngsters out there?
Something I'd say is that just explore. There's so many different sounds out there, and there's so many different bands and so many different lyrics that might catch your ear. Mm-hmm. And so just explore and just what's the saying? Like, dip your feet in the water before you go all the way in, or something like that. Listen to everything. Like, me personally, I like the older stuff. I know Joe, he listens to Duelo and all that. And I know Dom, he's more into the norteño sax region. Okay. Everybody just has their own little puddle that they stay in.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, y'all put everything together. And yeah, nice. Any plans on adding sax to the band?
We thought about it a couple of times. We've thought about it. There's a lot of songs that we can do it with. It's just exploring. We're going out into different testing waters,
Yeah, for sure. Just getting your feet wet right now. So that's awesome. That is awesome right there. So what makes Zodiacal, guys, different from other young bands that are out there right now? There's a few young bands out there, but what makes you guys a little bit different compared to them? Anyone can answer,
Something that makes us different is just how we present ourselves on stage. We're always together. We're always dressed nice, and we always want to put on a good show to see all the crowds, to all the people in the crowd happy, and just to see them having a good time with Grupo Zodiacal.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Who's always the last one to get ready when it's time for a show? Yeah. Again.
Yes,
There's always that one, right? Running late. Yeah, it happens. But check this out, guys. We're going to hit that video for everybody out there that's been waiting patiently. We want to play it for everybody out there that's tuned into the show. Let me see. Do I got any comments? Let's get to some of the comments right quick first, guys, before we jump on that video. All right. Let's see who we got here. We got Dalia Lopez ready and excited to join in. So she's joined in as well. Saludos.
Shout out to our Tia Dalia. She's always reposting all of our stuff and liking everything. We love you so much, Tia Dalia.
There you go. Appreciate you tuning in. Of course, Alberto Benitez, también blessings, guys, from su compadre El Choco, right? There he is, right there. We also got Becky Herrera Vargas. Oh, my God, Sally. Yes, God bless the Zodiacal team and the Salto. They are great bands. Definitely. 110% about that.
Thank you so much, Alberto.
Annette Damian Mendez says, very talented group of young men.
Thank you so much.
And then, of course, your Tia says, y'all know Tia looks up to y'all and all the time, and I'm your biggest fan. And I'll absolutely love you all. Definitely. Veronica Lopez says, hook 'em since it's game time and interview time. All right. And good job, y'all. That's from Mr. Gilbert Zamora. You guys are familiar with Gilbert, right? Gilbert's an amazing guy right there as well.
Yes.
Saludos, Gilbert. John Gabriel Martinez. Saludos, awesome young men right there, Mr. Grupo Superado as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, John.
And we got Mary Helen Barrientos también. These guys are awesome.
Love you, Graham. Thank you so much for watching.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. And we got Mr. Juan Mendoza también Jr. What's up, homies? Saludos from Tejano Television. There we go, Tejano TV.
Saludos, Juan. Thank you so much.
And let's see, Pops and Graham, love y'all.
We
all.
love y'all too.
And then Mr. Anthony Patterson says, yo, I know those guys.
What's up, Anthony?
Saludos, Anthony. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Rick también says, love you, nephews. He's tuned in.
Love you.
John says he's y'all's biggest fan as well. And Rosa Marroquin, love y'all. He's tuned into the show as
Love
well.
you, Tia Rosa. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, just a
Go ahead.
lot of family and friends. They're always supporting, and I just want to thank everybody for supporting us.
And that's amazing, you know, to have everybody's support. There's no doubt about that in my mind. I mean, and it's great because you guys do definitely have a lot of support right there. Everybody that's tuned into the show right now. Let's see if I can get this. Have to get me see the video. We got to play that video right now. So the video itself, guys. Tell me a little bit of how that production went down.
So we reached out. We needed a model for the video, and so we reached out to Marie, and she's all over Facebook, always dancing at Pica Pica or the Pulga or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so we reached out to her and we said, hey, we're recording a music video. We're young, and we need a model. What do you think? And so she texted back. She's like, oh my gosh, I would love to. I'm so excited. And so we recorded it at Rudy Lopez's ranch. Huge shout out to Rudy Lopez for letting us and believing us to record it at his ranch. And another huge shout out to Mike and Julia for recording it. Like, such a great video, such just amazing production. And so thank you to all those guys, especially Marie for coming out and being the model. And just a huge thank you to everybody that was a part of it. Jordan for helping produce it and just setting everything up. So huge shout out to going out to everybody that was a part of the music video.
All right, well, let's check it out right here. This is Van Guys right here, Zodiacal, and it's the new video that's out. You can also go and check it out them on their YouTube channel, but why not check it out right now here on Tejano Time Podcast. We'll be right back with you guys. Check it out.
Te quiero para mí no más. Solo tú me haces soñar. Te quiero con el corazón. Solo tú eres mi amor. Baby, eres la mejor. Te conocí por Insta. Ahora somos tú y yo. Ven, 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 dame un beso. Ven, ven, ven a mi universo. Ven, 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 ya no te vayas. Quédate aquí. universo. Ven, 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 ya no te vayas. Ven, 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 quédate aquí.
And it's the name of the song right there, guys, and the video itself, Zodiacal. Brand new single that's out and available to stream on all digital platforms, guys. So make sure that you guys go out there and add it to your playlist. You hear? It's available. It's everywhere, and along with the other songs that they also have out también as well, which is some songs that you previously released last was about over a year now when you had Voy a Buscarme un Amor,
almost a year probably.
and what is it, Skokie Polka?
Yes, sir. And then
Yes.
Voy a buscarme un amor.
There you go. Those two songs right there. Also, you can find those on the platforms también. Add those to your playlist. So looking back on those two songs, guys, how have you guys grown since those releases? Your thoughts?
How we've grown is we've all just grown together. You know? We all started from here, and we're right here, and hopefully we'll be right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take some time, but you're like I said, you guys are climbing. You know what I mean? You're not you're not still just sitting around doing anything. You guys are doing great things, and you got a great supporting cast around you. You know, a great mentor as well, and Jordan Rodriguez and his team over there as well, and your family supports you 110% too. So that's going to keep you guys motivated to keep going forward. I'm sure that that's one thing that does keep you motivated is family, right?
Of course.
There you go. Yeah. So, are there any plans for an EP, maybe a full album in the future? What do y'all hope to have out?
Yes, sir. We're working on gathering some songs for EP that we're gonna go to the studio pretty soon to go record, and I'm just excited for that because it's something that we all get to go record again, and that we're gonna put in our own stuff, and it's gonna be a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
A little mixture, huh? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And your input is it means the world to you guys, I'm sure. You
Yes.
know, when it's time to go out there. And you guys get nervous when it's time to go to the studio, besides Salome? No.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Just trying to figure out what to do and like when to do it, and it's just stressful and nervous.
Yeah. I bet it is. Yeah, but you're learning young, so once you're up there and you're still playing, say 5-10 years, like you said, 5 years from now, you hope to continue to be playing together. It's going to be a whole lot easier for you. It's going to fall into place. You know, I mean, you're going to have the experience. You know, and as you go. So yeah, keep up the great work, though, man. All you guys, young guns.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. What can fans expect from Grupo Zodiacal throughout the end of 2026?
Hopefully by the end of 2026, we'll release at least one or two songs from the EP. We're gonna release them one by one and just get them out there, and then release the whole EP pretty soon. So we're excited for everybody to hear what we have.
Yes, so there is more music in the works, guys. So if you guys out there watching and wondering when there's going to be some new music out there that's going to be dropping soon, he's got one that just dropped right now, which is Van. It's starting to get airplay all over the place, internet radio, local radio, and whatnot. So request it. You want to definitely request Van. There's no doubt about that. So if you guys are out there and you like the song, call your local radio station, internet radio station, or stream it. It's on all digital platforms. Go out there and download it. Add that sucker to your playlist and take it wherever you go. All right. So yes. So being a teenage group, what are some of the challenges you guys faced during or faced trying to establish yourselves in the industry right now? What challenges do you guys face? Because it's tough. You know, you're young. So
something that me personally that I face is mainly just school right now. So my parents took me out of school and they got me in homeschool. probably about 2 months into regular school, they took me out, and they're like, "We're gonna get you homeschooled. We're gonna try this out." And so that was just something that really was holding me back, not be able to go to like the Friday gigs because truancy. And so that was just something that our high school, you could only miss so many days, and
Right.
you weren't going to the next grade.
Hmm.
And so we went homeschooled, and that just took that problem away.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, and you're doing great. You're still doing homeschool right now currently until
Yes.
yeah. Okay, cool. That'll
Yes,
work.
sir.
Yes, and everything is falling into place for you as well.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, wonderful, wonderful, great things right there. Any other you guys have any challenges?
One of my challenges personally would probably just be school as well, and just because I'm still in school.
Yeah.
My parents they just
took you out.
yeah, they take me out.
Take you out.
Yeah, they wanted to try with one kid before all three.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be a handful too to try it, but it's you guys start picking up. I'm sure these gigs and things like that will come into play. But I'm sure they're huge too on your school as well. So they definitely want you guys to continue that. There's no doubt about it. You don't want to leave it. You don't want to leave it on the table. Your family is going to support you 110%. So make sure that you guys do continue to do your school until it's time until you graduate, and then after that, hey, it's free for all. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But you're doing great things in there, and they're doing it the right way. So big props to your parents as well, and un saludo también to your mom and dad for always supporting us and supporting our radio station as well. They're great people as well. So un saludo to those guys as well, and your entire family out there who supports us and supports the show también, that followed us as well. So what sacrifices have y'all made to pursue music at such a young age? I would probably imagine that it was school. You know what I mean?
Yes,
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's tough to have to go get out on a Friday, you know what I mean? And then head to home and, get ready for a gig and whatnot. And then, pack it up or leave or leave school early on that day because you had to make it in time for the gig and things like that. So I'm sure that is some of what, but you guys are all young. So, I mean, there's more to it, not just the gigging part, but, but being, that you have to practice, or you have, to get ready for the weekend. But what do you all give up that you guys wish you still had, some weekend things that you guys do, hobbies or anything like that you wish you could still go back on? Or I'm sure you still do have hobbies. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, something that we do sacrifice are like around this time graduation parties are going on, like some of our cousins graduated and we weren't able to go to the parties, but they understood, and we still talk to them, and they understand what we're trying to do, and they're behind us again 110%. And so just something like little things like that. And then mainly like hanging out with like our friends or playing football, which whenever we're on the road with Grupo Asalto, it's always fun. We carry a football inside the van, so whenever we stop or whenever we get done with sound check, we're always throwing it around. And us young guys were all like, bro, we could take y'all. And they just, I don't know what happens. They just get 20 years younger and just start running up the road and getting all of us, and we don't know what to do.
Right. They lost 20 years. Yes. So it's fun. It's fun to have, again, those guys are amazing. También, Grupo Salto. And, to have you guys touring with those guys, or opening up shows with them, here and there, is great. Like I said, they're a great group, and they're a great group of experienced guys that know what they're talking about. So any advice that they give you guys, take it and run with it. And not just those guys, but anybody in the industry, and take it. Don't take it for granted, but take it and run with it, man. I mean, it's going to help you guys in the long run. Of course, you're young, so you got a lot to learn, and you're hearing it from people that have already been around the block and back. So that's them. They've got stories to tell you. Trust me. I'm sure you've probably heard many already. You know what I mean? So, yes. We're talking to Zodiacal, guys. If you guys are just tuning in here to the Tejano Time podcast, my guest tonight right here, doing great. But Roman and Vicky Lopez, we want to send a big shout out to them as well.
Shout out to my parents.
Yes,
they're always behind us. They're watching in the living room right now, and whenever we say something funny, we just hear them start dying laughing. It's fun.
So we got some more comments right quick here. Lupita Gutierrez says hello from the Little Joe team. That's right there.
Hello.
Saludos. Thank you for tuning in. Michael Medina Jr., those some bad dudes right there.
Huge shout out to Michael, another great accordion player over here in Lubbock, Texas. Posts every day, and huge shout out going to him.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. And we also got Lupita Gutierrez mentioning here, says, we are looking for new artists to represent at his big legacy show. So new artists to represent. So I'm sure they're talking about Little Joe. So that's yeah. So they're looking for new artists there. Might want to reach out to those guys or have your team reach out to them.
Yes, sir. Of course.
And then, oh my God, that kid, she says. Yes, and we got these guys are all awesome in sports. And that's what Mary Helen.
Thank you so much,
There you go. And Dalia also says she's laughing over at Roman and Vicky there. Saludos. Thank you guys all for tuning into the show right now. And we hope you shared the live as well. We are talking to a young and talented teenage group from Tejano, Texas, right?
Yes.
Yes. And they're out there doing great things up there. West Texas area, if you guys are not familiar where that's at. So not too far from the Lubbock area. And there's some other little towns around there as well.
Yes.
But yeah, my co-host on the show wasn't able to make it tonight. He's actually from Lubbock, and he's again on a special assignment. On Thursdays, he just never hits it up with me, so it's all good. You know what I mean? But he definitely was wanted to send a shout out to you guys, and he definitely wanted to be on the show to talk to you guys. Esperanza también says very proud of my grandsons as well.
Thank you so much, Nana. We love you.
There you go. So awesome. We've got some great people tuning into the show tonight right here on Tejano Time Podcast. Again, you guys got a great support system with your family, and it's true. It's showing right now as well. What has been the biggest lesson you guys learned since starting the band?
Since starting the band, a lesson that me personally I've learned is what I said earlier, just don't get discouraged by yourself, just whenever you feel down, just keep going, and a lot of great things will start happening to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep, pick it up and keep rolling the ball, man. That's what it's all about, man. So what is the biggest crowd that you guys have performed in front of so far?
So far, the one Fanfare probably, because we already had played our sets at Fanfare, and we were going around watching all the other bands, watching everybody, and we're about to leave, and we're going out the back gate, and we go and we run into Bumper and the 1000s DJs, and so we're sitting there talking to them, and Bumper comes up to me. He's like, "You ready to play?" And I thought he was joking with me. I'm like, "We already played, bro." And he said, "No, one of the bands didn't show up. We need Grupo Zodiacal to go fill in." And so luckily enough, we had the band before, Lalo Morales was playing, and he let me borrow his accordion. Huge shout out going out to Lalo. And everybody else still had their instruments. And so when we got the news, we were all like, okay, we got to go up. We got to get this. And so it was late at night, and we go on stage, and the first song we played Amor by Emmanuel Cortez, is just da-da-da. And I couldn't even see the very, very back people. Like, it was just stretching out so far, and my heart was bumping so hard. I was scared I was gonna mess up. I was scared I was gonna sing off key. I was scared everything. I was scared nobody. Oh my gosh! But after, even when we get on a regular show, after a couple songs, you get used to it and you just start vibing out.
Yeah, and then you did. So yeah, but in front of a huge crowd like that, yes. So that's amazing. Yeah, y'all got to experience everything this year. You know what I mean? And as a young teenage band there, man. So that's awesome, man. Props to you guys for going out there and filling in as well and doing y'all's thing. And again, you got more supporters that way. You get the people out there to check you out, your music. That's what more can you ask for? You know what I mean? Just to go out there and just show them what you from the stage that you were on previously. You're probably on the other side of the park. You know what I mean? And then you come to another one, and there's a whole freaking crowd. So
it was the same stage, but we played earlier
during the day. Yeah.
And so everybody was just still walking around, eating food, and checking everything out.
And as the night goes the sun goes down, everybody starts coming out.
Everybody
You know
starts
what I mean?
coming out.
Yeah, I hear that. So yes. So, do you guys, well, outside of music, let's get your little brothers right there on the either. Yeah, let's start with him first. Right, he looks scared now. Well, what did I do? He said. What are some of the interests or hobbies do you have, man? Other than music, outside of music.
I like to game. I'm like a gamer.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like the game, right? Awesome. And what about your guy back there that's always late to the gigs?
Just like,
I have a lot of hobbies. I love to play sports outside of school, of course. I love to go fishing and I love hunting.
Wow.
And the most favorite part is spending quality time with family.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's the world right there, man. Good stuff. Salome?
a hobby that I like outside of music is fishing, and I recently got really into starching jeans, and so
Okay.
I just like doing it. It's like a safe space for me. I'm just sitting there with my iron, and I'm just starching jeans. I don't know, it's just something for me.
Something. Hey, whatever floats your boat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yes.
If it works and it makes you happy, do it, you know? What about you, my brother?
Hobby for me is probably playing the game with my brother. We'll just be playing Fortnite and just talking.
Yeah, that'll work outside of music. So, and they're teenagers, guys. So yeah, of course, gaming's like the #1 on the list. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. So, what is the best advice you guys have received so far? You know, as a young group, I'm sure that someone sat you guys down and said, "Hey, look, you know, let me give you guys some advice." What is the best advice you've received?
A good piece of advice that somebody's given me is just be confident. Don't start a show, like scared. Just go out there and give it your all, and just give it your all the whole show, and everything you do, just all the way, give it your all.
Yeah, yeah. That's some facts right there for sure. Let me see. We got some more. Let's see. We got. Let's see. 2025 Tejano Mundial New Artist of 2025. Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
I remember that. Yeah. So.
Where's it at? I just seen it. I just seen that trophy.
Yes, 2025 Tejano Mundial New Artist of the Year. These guys right here
Yes.
received the award for that. So yes, a big shout out to your parents for reminding us on that. Yeah, definitely. Yes,
That was another huge highlight of
huge highlight.
huge highlight of us. I remember we were backstage and we're getting ready to play on the stage for the Tejano Mundial, and right before they're gonna do the new artist of the year. And so we're all sitting back there with our instruments, and we're all like, new artist of the year is Salome Lopez of Grupo Zodiacal. And I got so excited, I was like jumping. I almost threw an accordion on the ground. Jordan was right there to catch it for me to go out there and receive the award. And it was just a great experience for all of us.
Yeah. Well done. You guys walked away with that trophy right there. And again, you guys are just getting started. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Very proud of all the boys. Grupo Zodiacal from Josie Quiñones as well.
Thank you so much, Josie. Right there, best sweet tea. Texas right there.
Best sweet tea. There you go.
Best sweet tea in Toga, Texas.
There you go. Robert Gomez says, Saludos, amigo Keith Leal. First time really tuning in. I'm here and listening. Well, I appreciate you, Robert. Thank you so much for tuning in. I believe he's, I want to say he's over in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. If wherever you are, my brother, thank you for tuning into the show, Robert. We appreciate it, okay? So keep following your dreams and keep shooting for the stars. Love you, nephews. That's from Rick.
Love you so much.
And we got Norma Salazar también is tuned in. Saludos, Norma. Thank you for tuning into the show. We appreciate it. All right, guys. So let's get back here to the show right quick. We're talking to these youngsters right here. We are talking about Zodiacal. They are from Tejano, Texas, guys. All right. Just and doing good stuff, man. Great music as well. You watched the video earlier, which is up on their YouTube channel, and they've got another. I think you got another video for Buscando un Amor, no? What?
Yes.
Or,
We have 3 videos.
3 videos, right?
Then the Skokie Polka and Voy a buscar mi amor.
There you go. Look them up, and you guys can check out all the videos that they have. And their music is streaming también on all platforms. So go out there, Spotify Music, Apple Music, wherever you get your music from, guys. You got to look them up and get on their social media pages and all that, which we're going to get their handles here before we sign off. We got a few more minutes. So who's the funniest member of the group, man, when it comes to it before a show and you guys are all getting ready to get up on stage? It's got to be somebody that's funny.
Well,
He says no, but they're pointing to him right now.
he's funny. But the funniest thing ever is when these two get together and they just start cracking jokes. It's just something you gotta experience because
You got to be
they're
there.
twin minds. It's the funniest thing ever.
Hey man, it's all good with brotherhood right there. I mean, you guys are again, you guys are in riding in a van together. You know what I mean, to a show. You know what I mean. You guys just got to have fun. Be yourselves, and you're young, so that's all that counts. Is
Yes,
being
sir.
there and enjoying it. So there's always someone there that's there. The one that takes longer to get ready for a show. We already know who that is. The one that is never ready for rehearsal. It's always something, man. But you guys are young, so it'll all play out. Trust me, man.
Yes.
So, 5 years from now, Salome, what do you what would you say success or would success mean to you guys? What would it mean to you in 5 years from now to Zodiacal?
A success, what it mean to me in 5 years is just seeing our songs on the charts, just seeing them like scrolling through Facebook and seeing somebody reposting it, or even going on stage and we're playing like Ven, Ven, and we're just hear it back coming at us, Ven, Ven, like the crowd singing it. That's just something, me personally, like, that's just something that I've always wanted to hear,
Yeah. You won't. I don't think you have to wait 5 years for that. I'm sure it'll be in the near future. There's no doubt in my mind. You're very talented. You guys, very talented group of guys, and the music is great. I mean, again, you guys are blending styles, different styles, and keeping it, your roots, basically. So yeah, just hang in there, man. Hang on to what you got, man. You guys have got a great thing going on right now. And just hopefully, these other guys are other radio stations, other local internet radio stations. I know that are already picking up on on your song. We've already picked up on your song. It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Just give it some time and get it out there. Just push. What's most importantly is social media for you guys to go out there and continue to
yes.
promote your single. Get on that daily. Podcast. If anyone reaches out there, jump on there, promote yourself. Self promotion is great. The best thing you can ever do.
Yes, sir.
So just hang on to that and go. You're going to go a long way, man.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
talk before we wrap things up here. Any upcoming shows for you guys in the future or in the next couple of months, or any gigs you guys got lined up?
Something that we're really looking forward to is this weekend. Actually, we play here close town in the Lubbock area for the St. Patrick's on Micah, and we're going to be opening up for Mike Gonzalez. And so
Okay.
we're just super excited. Oh yeah, July 11th, we're going to be at Cook's Garage over here in Lubbock también with Los Morales, the Paranda, the Crazy Pimps, and Asalto and Zodiacal. And so we're just super excited about that. One thing is whenever we first started, or whenever I first started, we'd always make jokes, or my dad would always make jokes. He's all like, bro, one day you're going to be on that stage, not knowing that he was being for real. And I always knew like it'll be for real, but not this soon.
Yeah.
They have a big old stage outside where everybody plays. A lot of people have played there. And so it's just something that's going to be really special that day. And so very excited for that day.
And a great lineup as well. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
So that's awesome. That is awesome. You're finally getting to get up there and get on stage and perform with your band and
Yes.
your team and your brothers, Hermanos Lopez. So yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. So if anybody wants to book these guys, wherever you may be watching, but let me get these comments right quick. I got some good people out there tuned into the show right here. It says, okay, well, Robert, thank you for that. It says, tu amigo Keith and the youngsters, keep up the great job.
Thank you so much, Robert.
We got Jonathan Espinosa right here. He says, what's up, bros? They got a song for me,
Yes,
from
sir.
me, waiting for that release. Yeah, Mr.
course.
Jonathan Espinosa. Yes. He's got that Burger King. What does he got on his head right there in this picture, in his profile picture?
I think it's just a crown.
It's got to be the crown from Burger King, I think. I want
Of
to say.
course.
Yes. Y'all need to check out their YouTube videos. That's what Rick says right there. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Yeah, you go. And he's going to give me those handles right now as well for social media. So if anybody out there wants to book you guys before we go, let me get that back up here right quick. For a show, these are the correct numbers that I have on the screen right here. So if there's anyone out
Yes.
there interested in booking Zodiacal Hermanos Lopez, the numbers are on the screen right there for you. 325-207-7316, 806-535-2613, guys. All right. And you can also send them an email or whatnot to Grupo Zodiacal at 25gmail.com. All right. So you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. That's where you guys are at. So if anybody wants to follow you, it's going to be just Grupo Zodiacal.
Grupo Zodiacal, yes, sir. It should be the very first thing that pops up.
There you go. Look them up, guys. Give them a follow, man. Follow these guys on social media. You'll know when they're going to be in your neck of the woods or just about anywhere, wherever they're going to be performing. When new releases are going to be coming out, they'll be promoting that, of course, on their pages or on other shows, different things that they've got going on for you in the future. But you got to follow them on their social media. TikTok. So y'all do a lot of TikToks as well?
We try to keep up. We want to do like little like funny stuff to try to get the attention of people our age, and
Yeah.
so we're gonna try to start posting more. We need to start posting more. We haven't
Yeah.
been, but we're gonna start trying to post more of like different challenges that we have together. So
Awesome. Well, there you go. And this one right here, guys, this is the cover of the new song right here, Ven, okay? Available on all digital platforms. So go out there and grab it, guys. Go out there and add it to your playlist again, and as well as their other songs that they've got out right now. And new music will be dropping later on as well. An EP to come as well before the end of the year, of course. More videos to come as well. I mean, we just can't be more excited for you guys, man. Congratulations on your success that you guys had this far, and we are looking forward to more in the future from
thank you so
Zodiacal.
much. Thank you.
We appreciate you guys. Any last words, any shout outs you want to give to anybody out there?
A couple shout outs I want to give out. Shout out to, of course, my parents, my dad, and my mom. Shout out to Jordan Rodriguez for always being behind our side and always pushing us and always wanting the best out of us. And another shout out to Mr. Efrain Cordova out of Pecos, Texas. He just sponsored us with some tops for our sound system we've been working on. So huge shout out going out to him. Thank you so much. And also to Lupe Rosales for distributing all our music and for making all this happen. So huge shout out going to all of those, everybody out there, everybody that's been tuning in, my gran, my nana, Josie, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to us. Thank you so much.
There you go, man. Great group of guys. Anybody else want to give any shout outs back there? No, they're all good. they're ready to game already, right? All right, fellas. Well, you guys stay blessed, man. Have a great night. And again, thank you guys all for being a great sport. And we hope to see you guys in the future in our area over here in the Houston
Yes, sir.
area,
Thank
somewhere
you
out there.
so
So you guys, again, continue doing what you do, man. God bless. And y'all have a great night.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.